Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be sharing with you a gift collection from Profusion Cosmetics. It is the Mixed Metals Eyes and Lips collection and this one is in peach. I picked this one up from Boots, the actual store, but you can also pick it up from boots.com. You can see that there is a gift or a parcel there, a sticker, and that means that this is within the 3 for 2 offers. So do check this out, and of course it will be linked down below. So within this collection you have this eyeshadow palette, you have a lip gloss there, and it's like, I suppose, metallic. I was going to say metallized, but it's metallic. You have a lip liner as well as a little eye brush there. So I'm now going to break this open. How easy is it going to be? Quite difficult by the looks of it. And we have some sellotape. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to undo that. With all of these gift collections, it does prove to be slightly difficult, but I wanted to show you what it looked like at the beginning. Wow, there we go. So I've now broken out the eyeshadow palette. So the eyeshadow palette is a square eyeshadow palette. You are getting 9 eyeshadows in here, and of course it's from Profusion Cosmetics. Of course, I mentioned that at the beginning. Their collection seems to be their eyeshadows, because I do have another collection just like this, but I also have the single, just the palettes, and they are also called Mixed Metals. But this one is in peach. I really love the fact that the peach has all like glitter actually. It's glitter all there, so it really does stand out. It says that it is a matte and metallic eyeshadow palette. It's also cruelty free and does state that it's not tested on animals. You get on the back all of the ingredients. So there it says that it's not tested on animals and all of the ingredients are there. So you also have this tab, because in the store there is plastic and it's all within that box like I showed you at the beginning. So you just have this little tab there that says obviously lift open, you know, to view your palette. And then you do have a nice big mirror, a good quality mirror as well. I also like the fact that it stands up like that. So if you are going to use this on your vanity, perfect. But then when you look at the shades in here, they are peach inspired, especially these two here, but they are absolutely beautiful. Very muted mauve and like purple there, as well as a gold copper, neutral brown, and you have a mid-tone brown or light brown, and then you have it's a matte shade as well there, which is cream. So you have all of those beautiful shades. Another thing with Profusion, which I mentioned in my other videos, is that you always get this plastic sheet stuck down, which I'm now just going to remove. It's been very, very well stuck down and doesn't want to come off here, but I'm going to have to use it. So like this, just peel that off. So basically it's not going to go anywhere, and I'm really pleased that I was able to actually share that with you. So now we're left with these beautiful eyeshadows, and I think I'll swatch them actually, and then I'll get on to the rest of the products. Okay, so I'll do three and three as always. I can't wait actually to share these because I had such good results with the other palettes. I'm really, really pleased to have found these in Boots. Okay, so we have that matte cream shade to start with called Polite. That one there. We have a duochrome shimmer, which is like a peachy pink, called Wannabe. That one there. And then we have a matte, like a corally peach, and that is called Ecstatic, and that's matte. So that's your first 3 shades. The next 3. And what I will say is that with all Profusion eyeshadows, they kick up a little bit, but don't let that put you off, because the eyeshadow quality, from what I can remember from the other palettes, are, well, it's incredible. Okay, so the next 3, we start off with that light brown called Outgoing. We then have that, it's like a copper, isn't it, actually, rather than a gold bronze, and that's called Certain, the shade right in the middle. Then we have a matte, it's like a mulberry mauve shade called Outspoken. So that's your next 3. So we've got 3 more to go. Oh, I love that one. I think I'm definitely going to have to try that one. Okay, so the last 3, starting off with this one here called Crimson. Love that shade. Didn't swatch particularly well, but you know, it's going to be really how they appear on the actual eye. We then have that beautiful shade there called Bordeaux, and the very last shade is the deeper brown matte, and that is Special. So we've got matte, shimmer, matte. Okay, so that's all of the 9 shadows swatched there. Like I say, they do kick up a little bit, but do not let that put you off. Okay, we then have this colour here, and it's called Metal Peach. Really like the fact that it's actually readable, so really love that. So this is Metal Peach, and it looks like that. Again, very like Wannabe, as in it looks like a peachy pink. Oh, that's beautiful. So it is a gloss, but it's actually quite opaque. So it's that one there, beautiful. So that one is Metal Peach. I'll put it back in so it doesn't roll on the floor. We then move on to the lip liner. Now these were incredible. I only tested 1 lip kit. Wasn't very keen on the gloss, so I'm hoping for good things from this one. But the lip liner, incredible. Again, the name is easily readable, and it's called Matte Peach. So this is your lip liner. Really, really like this. Now the one in the lip kit, that was, I think it was retractable. One of those ones definitely that had a plastic outer with a, like the pencil running through it that you could screw down. This is a regular pencil. So this is going to be interesting to see whether it is as nice. Well, it certainly swatches very well. So that's the lip liner. And then of course we have the brush. Now this is slightly different because it's only one-sided, and it's not quite as contoured as the one from the previous kit that I shared with you, but actually it's not bad at all. Really can't wait to use that either, because the brush was very, very good. In fact, actually I've got it here. So this is from the Eye and Face collection, so you can see it there, a little bit more contoured. In fact, is it contoured? It looks slightly contoured, but very, very similar actually to that brush there, apart from this metal piece there is a little bit longer and you don't have the dual end there. Okay, but I'm definitely going to use this one. Really, really love it. Okay, let's start off with the eye look. Now my eyebrows look slightly deeper today. I've used a different brush, and that brush was a little bit more pigmented. So if you're thinking about what have you done to your brows, they're slightly deeper only because I've changed the brush, not the products at all. Still exactly the same products. Okay, so it's the Obsession Brow Pomade and the Primark Skinny brow pencil, and that's what I've used today. Just shows you that using a different brush does make a difference. Okay, let's go in with Outgoing, which is that lighter brown. So, and I'm using the brush from the kit. Wow. Now they do kick up a little bit, like I mentioned at the beginning, but exactly the same as what I found with the other eyeshadows. They, well, quite a bit of product adheres to the brush. So let's see how it applies. Okay, now the brush, very, very good for getting into this bit of the eye. I'm just going to take it up, blend it out. Now I have got mascara on because I have been out and about this morning, but obviously no eyeshadow. I'm just going to put a little bit more on. Really love that colour. If you can't wear too much makeup, or you know, for you know, if you're in a rush, that colour Outgoing is absolutely beautiful, blended out perfectly. And I do find that sometimes if a an eyeshadow kicks up a little bit, you don't want it too much obviously, but if it kicks up a little bit, it does usually mean that it blends perfectly. Now I've had my eye base on for quite a while, so I'm just patting that down, and in we go again. Same brush obviously, got mascara on my cheek, and just going to blend that up now. I will link the other videos for this brand that I've done already. Now they did actually send me some PR products, but the reviews are exactly the same. I actually purchased a few products and then they sent me a few products, but the reviews are exactly the same, and I've used their eyeshadows, their face products, and in fact, if you haven't already seen my monthly favourites, all of the products apart from the highlight palette, which I haven't even used yet, and also the lip kit, actually made it into my monthly favourites because I was so impressed with this brand. It's very inexpensive, but the quality is there. Okay, so that is the base eyeshadow, and it's come out a little bit more warm than you expect from the actual shadow. This is the one that I've applied, and it just, oh, absolutely beautiful. So I've used that brush now. It's a little bit grubby, so what I'm going to do is actually swap to my Primark eye contour brush. I don't know why I had trouble there, and I think I'm going to deepen it up and go in with a little bit of, should I go in with Crimson or Outspoken? I think I'm going to go in with Crimson, and that one there, absolutely beautiful, like a mulberry burgundy colour. Again, it kicks up a little bit. When I mean kick up, it's like that, so it's minimal basically. It's not flying everywhere, but there is a little bit of kick up, and if it's a bit of a deal breaker for you, it might put you off. But what I will say is, for the amount that you're paying, and obviously if you get 3 of these, or you know, £12.50, something for £12.50, and perhaps something else for £12.50 and under, you're getting 1 product free. So obviously do bear that in mind. So I think I'm going to take this through the crease and now see how these colours actually blend together. Just beautiful. Little bit of fallout here on the face, little bit of, there we go, my foundation brush, nothing major, and you know, it's not going to stop me putting my foundation on first. Oh, love that so much. I'm just going back to the original brush, no extra product, and just blend out that edge there because I don't want it quite so harsh. These are very pigmented eyeshadows and you hardly need to tap your brush in at all. Obviously I went in quite a few times there to show you that it kicked up a little bit, but I wanted to show you what you're going to expect. Okay, and again on this side, whoops, went right into the wrong place there. Oh dear. Okay, again, just blending out. Oh, I really love that. Again, just getting that original brush and then just blending that through. Oh, it's just stunning. Love it. Okay, I'm then going to get the original brush again, going into Outgoing, and I'm just going to underline this on the under the lash line. This brush is, because it's domed, it works beautifully, you know, for that area. Perfect. Blended it out as well, very nicely. Gorgeous. Because it's such a light brown, you wouldn't expect it to have such great pigmentation, but it really does. Very impressed with that. Then I'm just going in with, on the tip of my eye contour brush, as close as I can get it to the lash line, and then just put a little bit of crimson underneath there, just so that it matches with what we've done at the top so far, like that. Now I'm going a little bit deeper, and I think I'm going to go into Outspoken, which is that one there. See if I can deepen it up a little bit. Obviously I'm trying to put on as many colours as I can for you. It's not necessarily an eye look that, you know, obviously I'm flattered if you do want to recreate it, but I'm just trying to layer as many shades as I can so that you can see what or how these perform. So just keeping that right in the crease there, blending that through. Oh, and I think I'm just going to bring a little bit of that around here, like that. Again, I've got a little bit of fallout, nothing major, just a drop or two. Okay, now I think I'm going to do my usual little trick, and I'm going into Special, which is this one here. And again, I'm using the same brush, and I'm going into that. Again, it kicks up just like the other shades, and then I'm going to neutralise the redness a little bit. And to do that, I just put a little bit of brown onto the eye, so on the outer third, and just stamp it on in the crease, and that will then neutralise it. So you can wear colour. If you're a little bit wary of wearing colour, this is what I do, just so that I have that colour without it being too harsh, I suppose. Just pop a little bit at the corner again, just to make sure that it all works. And again, this side. And I've been really impressed that a handful of you have actually got in contact with me, and because of what I've said on my channel, you are now wearing colour. That really has made my day, my week, my month, because yeah, it really impresses me that, you know, what I do on my channel encourages you, and also gives you the I don't know, well, encouragement, I suppose, to try out brighter colours, because, you know, I didn't used to wear colour at all. I was always very much a nude eyeshadow person, but I love colour now, and this is the way that I wear it, just by neutralising it with a little bit of brown, so I've got the depth that I want. Obviously I may have gone, you know, and added a couple more shades than I normally would, but obviously I wanted you to see how these work together, and I think they work absolutely beautifully. Now I'm just popping that brush down, and I think I'm going to have to go in with, do I want Wannabe? Oh dear, this is harsh. Because I've got this shade here and that one there, and then I've got Wannabe, which is the duochrome. Oh, let me just try Wannabe. I think I'm going to have to go in with Wannabe because it's a duochrome there. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let's put that on. Try something a little bit different. Oh. Glides onto the eye. Oh, absolutely beautiful shadows. If you haven't tried this brand, or if you're thinking, not quite sure that I want to perhaps order from the internet, which is obviously how here in the UK we have to order it usually, then pop down to your local Boots and pick up one or, you know, a handful of these gift sets and try out the brand. What I really like at Christmas time is that they put these kits together, and that really does enable us to get a real feel for you know, in this case, the eyeshadows, the lip products, and the brushes. Oh, absolutely stunning. It's like a duochrome, but it goes on the eye pink, and oh, I know a few of you like your pinks, so you may like this one, even though it's called Peach. Let's get a little bit more of Special. Deepen out that outer third there, and a bit more of this. I might even have to get a couple of backups of this because of course once they're gone, they're gone. No problem at all. In fact, I don't even know if it is. It might even be the mascara because it's black and I've not even used black. But that is my eye look so far. I am loving this. Okay, now we've got to go into the inner corner. I think I might carry through this Wannabe shade, and I'm using another Primark brush. It is the 250 pencil and powder smudge brush, and I really actually like these because they've got a point and you can go right into this area and then all around the eye. That is just beautiful. In fact, actually on the inner corner you can really see the peach come out. It's like a peachy pink. Gorgeous. Now, I did actually ask Profusion on their Instagram whether they were going to release the holiday collection on the UK site. No one's got back to me yet, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but yeah, I was hoping that here in the UK we would also have the holiday collection because some of their eyeshadow palettes in particular look fantastic. Obviously they get a lot of comments, so mine has probably just got lost in the ether, but I really love it and it's certainly not going to stop me from purchasing from the brand. So that is my eyeshadow look so far. I'm very, very impressed. They've blended beautifully. I mean, I've got a number of eyeshadows. In fact, let me just go through the ones that I have used. So basically, I went in with this one first of all. Then I decided to go in with, and that one is Outgoing. Then I went in with Crimson. Then I went in with Outspoken, that one there. Then I deepened it up a little bit with Special and neutralised it there. And then I've gone in with that one there, which is called Wannabe, which is that duochrome. Absolutely beautiful. Now, because I've applied it with a finger, it does seem to, is it hard panned? But don't worry about that. These are such soft, very creamy eyeshadows. All you have to do is just pop your brush in again and that's fine. I had no problems going over that with the brush, and it's like I say, these are very soft eyeshadows. Now I'm just going to apply the liner, which as always is the Revolution HD Smoky Waterproof Liner. So just apply a little bit of that on the waterline. Like that. I don't think I'm going to have to add too much mascara because I've already applied some, but I will just in case we've got a little bit of shadow there on the lashes. Beautiful. Okay, I really like that mascara, and of course, as always, it is the mascara Revolution from Revolution. Okay, now we're going in with the lip liner from the set from Profusion, and of course that one is called Matte Peach. So it looks like that. Of course, it's swatched like that. So let's apply this. Well, it can certainly be built up. I was a little bit worried that that was actually a little bit light. But if you go over it a couple of times, it really does build the colour up. And for a pencil, I mean, usually you do find that when you have those retractable lip products or lip liners, they are a little bit more creamy, and pencils, I find a lot of the time they really drag, but actually this one doesn't. really creamy, very soft, doesn't drag my lip, beautiful. Now, of course, we're on to they're calling it a metal matte lip cream. Oh, so it's not a gloss, it is a lip cream. I thought it was a gloss. Wow, even more impressed. And I must admit, it has actually dried on my arm. You can see that there. Oh, wow. This is going to be, well, I'm hoping for better things than the gloss from my original video. I really didn't like it. It had a horrible taste to it. It got trapped in the back of my throat. I was very, very disappointed that by the end of the video I was literally coughing, and I do try my absolute best not to cough on camera because obviously I don't edit. But I couldn't not, because it really did, I don't know, it just got trapped in the back of my throat and I had to cough, and it was there for quite a while. I did actually contact them. I contacted the person that I contacted regarding PR and I never heard anything back. So again, I'm disappointed about that, but again, it's not going to stop me purchasing the products because I really do like them. So far so good, but obviously I'll give you my review at the end. So let's apply this. Okay, so that is the lip product. I'm calling it now a matte lip cream, not a gloss, and I can feel it drying down. I really, really love the colour. In fact, it matches beautifully with the actual inner corner highlight. Wow, I am really impressed with those colours. There's not a, you know, like when you breathe in and you've added a product onto your lips that's got a really nasty like taste, very it hasn't got like, usually they've got like that vanilla scent or that vanilla taste, or cupcakes. These do smell, and this smells slightly, only very, very, very minimal of chemicals, and when I breathe in I can't taste anything, and there's no horrible chemically, you know, taste or anything like that. You know, when you breathe in you can taste and smell it at the same time, if you know what I mean. But there's none of that. It's drying down beautifully. I think that the lip liner and the liquid lipstick, more matte lip cream, works beautifully together, especially with the eye look. So let me just go through the products. So the eyeshadow palette, the Mixed Metals Peach, and you've got matte and metallic eyeshadows. I would certainly recommend this. A beautiful eye look. The shades work beautifully together, really do blend perfectly, and yep, they do kick up a little bit, but so does other brands. And I must say, if I see that there's a little bit of kick up, it usually is a good thing. Obviously, like I say, you don't want the whole pan to fall out, but a little bit of kick up shows to me that they're not that so hard pressed that you're going to have to really dig your brush in. These work beautifully. You saw they picked up, the brush picked up a nice amount of product, and you know, you didn't have to dip in too many times. They blended out very nicely, and I am absolutely in love with the lid shade, and that one of course was Wannabe, which is on the top row, that one there. I would say that yes, it went a little bit hard panned, but when I put the brush in for the inner corner, I went particularly into that area with the brush, and it was fine. They're very soft, very creamy and very buttery eyeshadows, and for £12.50 I think the palette is worth it on its own, let alone with the other products. The brush itself, where's the brush? Here we go. The brush itself, again, very, very good quality. If you like Primark brushes, you are going to like this, because it's very, very similar, very similarly or similar feel on the eye, and really, really like it. Absolutely recommend that. And I really love the one that I'm already using, actually, from the eye and cheek palette. Amazing. Okay, the lip products. The lip pencil, very soft, very creamy. For a pencil, you know, as in it is a real pencil that you have to sharpen. Really soft, very creamy. It didn't drag on the lips, and even though it's actually quite a light shade for my lip cut or my colouring, putting a second layer over the top really built that up, and you can still see it now. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Profusion Metal Matte Lip Cream. I'm not a big fan of metallized lip products usually, but this looks beautiful. It's not so over the top that it looks really, really metallized, but it's in the middle there, so you can see it. It's got a nice sheen to it. It reminds me of a lipstick. So you've put the lipstick on, but then you've put a nice gloss over the top. That is what it looks like. It's not also a thick, gloopy product either. It's quite thin. I actually feel like I've got nothing on my lips at all, and I did actually try the matte liquid lipstick from their trio of lip products from the lip kits that I purchased online, and the matte liquid lipstick felt very matte. This one doesn't feel like I've got anything on my lip at all. It's very lightweight, not sticky. Obviously it's totally matte, dried down beautifully. I am very, very impressed with this whole kit. It's £12.50, and I think if you want to try a brand new makeup brand that you've never tried before, I think if you like Revolution products, if you like their eyeshadows, you're going to like this, because it's the brand as a whole gives me the same feel as Revolution. You've got the quality, but it's not, you know, breaking the bank. And I think especially for these kits at Christmas, I mean, I've mentioned it, you know, a couple of times, really like the fact that these companies put these kits together so that we can test things out. But on a whole, I love my eye look. I love the lips. Beautiful, actually. Very, very nice. I can't now wait to try the other kits. I think I've got nudes to try. I've got a couple of extra ones that I purchased over the weekend, so I will be sharing those with you as well. So I would love your thoughts on this eye look. What do you think of the lips? What do you think of the products? Have you picked this up? Have you tried it? And what are your thoughts? And if you liked this look, are you now going to pick it up? Obviously, do keep your comments coming. Love to hear from you. And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. But as always, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.